Hello, Pisces people and placements. Thank you for being here. Let's see what we have for a quick reading for you guys at this present moment for your energies. Pisces from your highest timeline, guardians and guides, and angels for Pisces. Angel Michael and Jesus for Pisces placements. Okay, you could be fixing some kind of justice. You could be moving into greater harmony or stability or flow. You could be ending or completing or changing a cycle. You could be making key decisions at this time. Messages from your highest timeline for Pisces. There could be something about maybe a boss figure. Yeah, maybe a contract. Something about your finance or self-worth could be changing. You could have transformed your sense of passion or empowerment. Yeah, you could have exited a situation, maybe a relationship of some sort or twin flames, really reflected on yourself. Yeah, you had epiphanies or breakthroughs, maybe regarding a masculine or what you actually want to move towards. You could have been dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There was some kind of, maybe you realized something wasn't really honoring you. And you could have taken some time in isolation to heal your inner child and kind of come to these thoughts. So let's get you chakras. Yeah, third eye clarity. It's like you're awakening your intuition or something like that. You could be seeing a lot more clearly. Pisces, for their highest timeline, most important ascension messages from their highest guides, benevolent ancestors, beings, and deities. So we have, I have complete peace from within. So really that could be the breakthrough on how to center and ground your energy. Inhale, golden white light, exhale, and push that out through the center of your chest, all around you. Great practices like that. We have, my inner eye reflects my inner light. So maybe you weren't seeing something clearly in the past and this cycle has kind of ended for you. So you're beginning to see things a lot more clearly now. Let's get you one of these for Pisces. Pisces placements, people and placements, Pisces energies. Messages for Pisces highest timeline. Yeah, it's like a fresh start here. Maybe your like manifestations were not successful in the past regarding like your collaborations. They were not like pouring into you in a reciprocal way or something like that. But maybe you've kind of reglammed and revamped your personality or kind of upgraded. Anything else for Pisces from the highest timelines? Yeah, rebirth here with the snake shedding a skin, right? That was no longer suiting who you were. Anything else for Pisces? We have promiscuity sideways. You could be leaving something that was more like sexual or something like that. Let's give you a white light for Pisces, highest timeline, messages from your spirit team. We have mandala of the heart and we have Garuda. So you could be like flying high above something or seeing something with a sharper eye. Yeah, you could be learning a lot. Perfume of Sophia on the top. This could be like a new opportunity for self-value or self-worth or finances as well. Let's see, 12. You could have outbeat like a lot of haters. It says you will be able to sense the best timing and approach to take to create space for healing and resolution. Connect to your body and ground yourself in the here and now with body-friendly practices. You will find your way intuitively and instinctively, even through confusing circumstances where one moment you're sure the answer is no and the next it's yes. Give up trying to figure out if the answer right now and remain open with positive but relaxed expectation. So interesting, with positive but relaxed expectation that clarity shall emerge spontaneously according to divine timing. Page 89 there. This could be about opportunities for finance through others or some kind of expansion, learning, understanding, shadow work, power, empowerment. It could be a new contract. Trust that your questions about your life will be answered. Even now, you're in the process of working your way towards the answers that bring you clarity and higher understanding. There is a kindness in how the universe delivers a message. There is a story of 3 rabbis who went into a room and saw God. One rabbi dropped dead, the other went crazy, and the third one became enlightened. It was the same room, same divine presence. So what accounts for the different outcomes? When we're ready for knowledge, divine guidance is incredibly helpful in healing. However, we might need certain experiences to become ready. There is much grace in veiling a truth as in revealing it. There is a beautiful Sufi teaching that destiny is granted with compassion. There is a time to prepare for knowledge, a time to receive it, and a time to live it. There is a danger in trying to force knowledge. Force is the desire to progress faster than naturally is taking place. It is a disconnection from natural rhythms, the sacred feminine, the power of knowing and divine timing. So maybe you've been judging yourself for your speed. The oracle of the perfume of Sophia asks you to trust your nose. The spiritual symbolism of the ability to smell is the capacity for discernment. In other words, Juliet in Romeo and Juliet, a rose by any other name would smell just as sweet. The nose knows. As you lean into the natural timing, rather than trying to force something to happen, you remain connected to your own ground of being. You won't be pushing to get ahead. You'll be in connection with yourself. You'll be able to sense your body and soul, that which might otherwise confuse the mind with its tendency to argue first one way then the other. You will instinctively sniff out the truth of a situation. Then you shall be able to do something useful with the knowledge, developing the patience required to see through such times when we cannot know something with trust and hopefully some equanimity is an important part of our soul journey. If such times evoke fearful or negative predictions or anxiety based on a lack of belief that you can deal with whatever arises with grace and dignity, then work on those issues. Do what you can now. Leave everything else up to the loving, wise working workings of the universe. If you're pushing for resolution and answer and understanding before it's time for you to know, or you'll feel frustrated. It will be more constructive and enjoyable for you to engage with what is. Will it require the development of your character, the capacity for patience, for trust and faith, for commitment and devotion, even when there's no evidence? You shall succeed. Yes, it shall. Especially if you're carving a path that's unique or creative. To live in such a way is wonderfully courageous and inspired, and requires spiritual maturity. Aligning yourself with the greater wisdom and timing, and surrendering yourself in its service is the basis of spiritual maturity. You will have the answers, and in the interim, you're doing beautifully. Continue with your journey. So this could be in your career. It could also be letting go of an old identity. Very beautiful messages. Let's get you some bonus messages, juicy messages, Pisces. From your spirit team. Kind of like letting dough rise, right? Pisces. Letting it set. Someone could be used to like manipulative exes, or this could be your ex, I don't know. It says, act on your intuition / protection instincts fast. Cut them / evil out fast. Somebody else got this. Act on your intuition / protection instincts fast. Cut them / evil out fast. Okay, they contributed nothing. So maybe this person was just more sexual pressure cooker. There could have been a lot of rage or anger in this situation, maybe, or just a buildup of energies. Invest more interaction with in your goals. And it says a cameo could be a demon or spirit with themes relevant to this reading. Good boss. Maybe you didn't have a good boss. Maybe you did. I don't know. It says America. We have alchemy of the soul. So it could be like, maybe as you do this, you're seeing more clearly. It says the relationship with them overpowers your relationship with yourself. That's very dangerous. Very resourceful. You could be very resourceful. You blow their cover of bullshit. This person could be a big liar, trying to ruin your moment with comments. This could be a hater, just a troll. I want to show you my love. I don't know if that was upright or reverse, so take it as you will. Let's get some tape on there. Maybe you showed this person your love. It says no longer putting up with anyone's bullshit. We have they were trying to trigger you. Just cut it out. No energy. And it says losing hope in them was the best thing ever. So don't live in like rose-colored glasses land to them. Live according to your soul purpose for everything to fall into place. And we have throwing rocks in front of your path. All blah blah nuisance. They can't hold you back when you're with God. Trying to lower your vibe and make you susceptible to attack. Old lover. We have they are cursed. Bad luck charm. Get rid of them. And it says Ravati Nakshatra. Yeah, you have Ravati Nakshatra as well in your chart. This is confirmation that this could be your reading. Whisper instead of shout. We have stay rooted / grounded. So third time grounding has come out, I think, or second time. Be stoic. Channel energy into what you're creating. So learn how to actually use your emotions and your manifestation and imagination for the right visions and feelings that you want to manifest in your life and in your reality. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, I'd really appreciate a like. I do have haters on this channel. Thank you so much. And you can get a personal through the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. Best of luck. Take care.